Hi, this is Chris with Road to a Cure, and a few weeks back we were in Las Vegas, Nevada, in a parking lot. We'd pulled in to fax something, and Andy and I were just getting ready to get on the bikes, and a gentleman walks up, and I'll never forget hearing, "Pancreas cancer? I have pancreas cancer." And he immediately started telling us his story about he was in for his whipple surgery. And they came in as he was connected up and ready to go in for surgery and said, "Your insurance is not going to cover this surgery. We're going to disconnect you and send you home." At the time, the gentleman absolutely had no idea what resources were available to him, and was really pretty, I think he was in a pretty bad place. So what we're going to do today is we're going to make a follow-up call, and you'll also see the video that we were able to capture after we caught up with getting the camera out of the bag, because it was such an amazingly serendipitous and fast thing that happened. So without further ado, what you'll see now is Michael and his story. And then we'll come back to me making a phone call to Michael and see how he's doing.
Okay.
So it's a really great facility. The oncologists there, the radiologists know how to read the scans, which is super important. You have to go to Center of Excellence. So a friend, we just left today, we were talking to them up at the Red Rock Country Club, and they drove all the way every day for chemotherapy. It's a 3-time-a-week thing that you drive there for 2 days and then come back. But going to a Center of Excellence can save your life.
I know, man.
It gives you the biggest chance to survive. I don't know if you've read the odds on this thing.
Oh, it's real bad.
They're terrifying.
It's real bad.
But remember, those are just statistics. You're an individual. Look at me. I'm here 6 years later. I know somebody who's 7 years with liver metastasis, inoperable. He's still doing chemo. He's still alive. I'm still on chemo after 6 years. This is me still on chemo continuously for that long. Look what I'm out doing. To have a quality of life. I'm trying to fight this cancer for all of us.
Yeah.
So I've been in Washington for the last 3 years to ask for more money. I'm not going to shut up. We're shooting a documentary film. You'll be able to see it on our website. I ain't shutting up. I am finding money for us.
I am so glad that I seen this. I mean, I was diagnosed with it. Won't nobody help me. They put me out the hospital.
Yeah.
I'm all. They
That's criminal.
They rolling me to the operating room. Michael, move.
It's okay.
They rolling me to the operating room. The doctor get a car. They come and say, "Put your clothes on. You got to leave."
Wow, that's crazy.
I
think UCLA will be better because it is a teaching hospital. It's not a private hospital. It's a university hospital. So they take, like my Medicare covers my chemotherapy. Now you are eligible now for pancreatic cancer. You're eligible for Medicare and Social Security disability.
Oh, here
you need to get that filed right away.
They won't give it to you.
Federal. It's federal. That's federal money. It's not state disability. They might not give you state disability here, but in 6 months you'll be eligible for Social Security and Medicare, which means you'll be out of that having to worry about your insurance company, because Medicare does pay for PET scans. It does pay for, with the right doctor. Like it pays for Isaacoff for me. It's $2,000 a year as far as my deductible, but I got a $7,000 a week drug habit.
Yeah.
I make the average junkie look weak when it comes to that.
Yeah. I went to go try to get before I got insurance for my job. I went to go try to get Medicaid. They denied me. I went to the social service department right across the street over there. They told me that I had to qualify for disability, but it had to be full disability because the state of Nevada don't have temporary disability.
Well, this is pancreas cancer. this should be qualify you for full disability. Okay, my disability insurance put me on full disability. California state disability insurance put me on full disability. Social Security put me on full disability.
Okay.
So fight that, get somebody to fight that fight. You can make those calls. Dig in there. Don't take no for an answer.
No, you're right, because
you just say, look, I know people get this for this disease, and it takes 6 months to kick in, and you got to fight for that 6 months with your insurance and fight to stay alive for that 6 months to get to that. Make sure you're getting that care. If you go to the average oncologist, they'll give you something called gemcitabine alone. Any oncologist who just wants to give you that single drug is, yes, absolutely no business treating pancreas cancer. You need to be on a multiple drug cocktail. It's like the way they keep AIDS patients alive. You give a whole lot of drugs and make, and get a hit in there somewhere that keeps you alive. The gentleman up here, he had inoperable pancreatic cancer. He went to Dr. Isaacoff. They shrunk the tumor by 80%. And for pancreas cancer, this is almost unheard of.
Yeah.
I mean, they shrank that tumor by 80%. He became eligible for his whipple. So he had attempted a whipple. They closed him up because it was too metastasized. He went and had chemo, shrunk the tumor, went and had another whipple procedure. It was successful.
Wow.
And now he's cancer-free. So there's hope, man. Don't let anybody take your hope away. Any doctor who says you got 3 months, pack it up, you don't want them. You want these guys. This doctor will not tell you.
2 to 1 year.
Yeah, they told me I got a year.
You know what? Like my friend, you've seen her on probably on commercial maybe now that you've been exposed to this with the Cancer Centers of America, but she says, my doctor said there's no expiration tag on your toe.
Yeah.
There isn't. Peggy's right. Her doctor was right. There is no expiration tag. This guy won't talk to you about how long you got. He's just going to get in the fight with you and fight as long as you got.
I'm going to call him. I ain't got no choice. I want to live.
That's right. And if it means uprooting your life and changing your life,
it don't make a difference.
It doesn't matter. That's what you need to do.
It don't make a difference in order to live.
To live.
That's right.
To be here for him.
That's right. Man, I'm so glad happy. I don't know.
I'm Chris.
I'm Mike Buchanan, man.
Mike?
For real.
You stay alive, brother.
I'm trying, man.
All right. Anything we can do to help you do that, you have my phone number.
I'll call you. Swear to God I will.
I'm going to be on the road for 9 months, 42,000 miles, doing just this. Helping people, educating people. We're shooting documentary films, trying to raise awareness, tries to raise money for this for funding for this. It's the number 4 killer, and it gets 2% of our federal funds for cancer research. Not okay.
No.
Not even remotely okay. No. So ignore the statistics, because the guy I'm sending you doesn't believe in them either. You don't believe in them.
Right.
You don't let that soak in. It's going to be a scary ride. It's going to be a painful ride. I'll tell you right now, it's going to be a painful ride, but it's worth it. I redefined my quality of life idea when I found my best days were in a hospital bed. Or I learned to wakeboard a year after surgery, still with stitches stretching out and getting slammed around and having to take a lot of painkillers to handle it. But you know what?
Painkillers ain't doing me no good.
The pain you got, morphine isn't going to touch it.
No, right now as we started,
I was on 30 of morphine every 30 minutes or something ridiculous. They taped a crash cart to my table to the pain, because they have me on such high doses, they figured my heart was going to stop.
Damn.
This thing hurts.
Yeah, it hurts.
This thing hurts. You're going to rock, that pain scale, you're going to be riding the 9s and 10s. But the sooner you can get in there and they can do, right now they should be trying to do a stent surgery if your bile duct is closed up. So they should be opening that up with a stent and getting you in for a whipple. So call this guy today.
I'll call him today.
It's 4 o'clock. Here. With my cell phone. There you go. Call him right now. Tell him Chris Calaprice referred you.